Hey guys, this is Duckie Development Episode 4. I'm sorry for the delay. I've been working on my montage and some other things and haven't really gotten to it. Anyway, this episode will be about choosing your weapon and it will go over some of the most popular weapons in AVA. As you can see, there are a lot of weapons in AVA, a huge variety of things to choose from. Unfortunately, there is a really strict basis on what weapons are actually used in the competitive field. Not so much because of the rules themselves, but mainly because of what's really reliable. And one of those guns that are reliable is Varesk. Another weapon used by pointmen is MP7. Usually you see Varesk, but there are some pointmen that do prefer MP7. That's really about it for the pointman class. Alright, so going over to rifles. There's a bit more of a variety. I guess I was looking for another viable pointman gun. Shotguns have been seen in tournament play, but in UAVA they're not used very much. So anyway, with rifles, it really goes down to like the M4 A1 Mark III, the S858 Para, of course. Those two guns are used very commonly in the competitive scene and have been for the last couple years. The FAMAS Mark III is also something we've seen more on an international scale, but we've recently been seeing it in tournaments. Actually, I went over the I clicked the AK-107 Bis. That's a gun that could be viable. I've seen it used in tournament play in other places. I also think someone used that in a recent tournament in the UCG event. Anyway, here are some snipers. A lot of these aren't used, but some that are. The PGM, none of the semi-automatic snipers are used. The DSR, the new gun that's being used since it was allowed in ISF last year, has a pretty higher tag rate than others. TPG has been being used since this game has been released, basically. AEWM is also a sniper that's been used a little bit, but not too much. Usually, only when those other guns are banned. Here are some pistols. Usually you see the Glock or the Beretta, not too much of anything else. Scorpion, you've probably seen the tournament play internationally. And CZ is something more that you've seen internationally. I've noticed some guys kind of pick up on it, including myself over on UAVA though. Well, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll include some links in the description. Please check those out. I'll see you next time.